Hi guys, this is Rosa Kelly. So yesterday I started working on a traveler's notebook, and so I started pulling some papers out, and I found the Carta Vela Spring Market collection on my stash, and then I thought it was so beautiful, and I decided to make like a mini collection out of it and make different traveler notebook signatures. Now I also pulled out a bunch of different fabric and ephemera and little vintage lace and different paper textures. I just wanted to create a really a really cute one. And then once I had everything out, I figured I could probably just do like an embellishment kit, so you can have your journal and then have the everything you need to embellish it yourself. So I went ahead and did a little tutorial because I wanted to do a tutorial of how I put my traveler notebook or my journals together. This time I'm doing the traveler notebook size, and this is the first time that I do this size, and I really love it. So I did it this size particularly to fit into this new planner that I got. This is the Prima Traveler's Notebook, and you are probably all familiar with this, and they have like straps, so you create your signatures and then you add them, and then when you are done with those, you can switch them up and just put different ones, and then you always keep the traveler portion of it. And I love the material. Is really thick, and it just feels really good, so I love it. So with that said, I put myself a little bag full of different embellishments to kind of have it handy every time I want to work on these, so I don't have to keep pulling everything out again. And that's when the idea came to maybe I can do some smaller kits for sale. So first I'll show you the one that I am keeping for myself, and then I can share with you the ones that are available for sale. So just so you have an idea how this will look after you embellish it. I'm not completely done. I embellished just a little bit, and I plan on embellishing more all about spring. So I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. I created some bags with ephemera and embellishments. So I made one for myself too, so I can keep here on my desk. So I don't have to pull everything out again once I'm ready to fill my journal. So on the front here, all of them have already the cover that I decorated, and then so on mine I added some of these pretty trims and just random pieces that I have left over on my stash. And the paper is just so cute. I love the collection. Here on the side, as you can see, I did some tabs out of fabric, and I'll show you everything on the tutorial how I do this. And then also on the kits, they come with everything that you need, and I'll show you the embellishments in a minute. So over here, I put some of these beautiful lace crochet trim, and I'm using some ephemera, and then I'm using more of the ephemera pieces to create these little tiny tags, and then some of these very pretty eyelash, yarn trim, just to embellish that a little bit. And like I said, I will embellish more. Love the Carta Vela paper. Is very thick, so it makes a really good cover for the album or for the journal. And here I have a mixture of different textures. So this one right here is some coffee dye paper doily. This is some wax paper, engineering paper here, some vellum pages, and this vellum has flower print. This one I added. This is one of the pieces that you will get on the ephemera. More coffee dye paper here, some very pretty scrapbook paper that kind of matches with the theme of the paper. This is not Carta Vela anymore. Over here I created this little little kind of like a hiding place, so you can journal something more special, something more private. And I love the fabric, so you will also be getting some fabric on the kit, and more of this very pretty lace here on the top. Now this is a very fine tissue paper, or I think they call this onion paper. Again, I made more of these little pull tabs and some ephemera pieces. love these papers. Now these other papers are from different paper stash that I just pulled everything out and was kind of looking for matching pieces, and I just love how this looks all together. And then a paper back here on the center that I also embellished with some fabric pieces, and more onion paper, different, you know, scrapbook paper. And the collections do have, the different journals have different papers, so I will show you those ones in a minute. So this is the one that I did for me. They all have, actually I didn't count the number of pages, but I think it's somewhere around 10, so which makes 20 for each. So now these are the ones that I have available for sale. So this first one is called Happy Day. So I love the colors here. You can specify which one you want on your, you know, when you make the purchase. And so, like I said, you can also let me know if you like this to be stitched, or, you know, bind it together, that's what I mean, or if you want it just loose like that, so you can do it yourself. So they all have the same amount of pages, and it just, the scrapbook paper designs vary. Like this is another vellum page, and it's a little bit different. This very pretty green one, this pink one. I just love the very, you know, spring happy colors, and then also, you know, mixed with a little bit of vintage for, you know, all the coffee dye paper and such. So this one is a Happy Day. This one I'm gonna call the Beginnings. Again, love, love, love the Carlavella paper designs. So this one, it's again with the flower vellum page and similar design paper here. And then, so this one has a thick envelope, also that is a pocket on the front, on the top, and then more vintage looking paper. This one right here, it's called It's in the Little Things in Life. So I'm gonna call this one Life. And again with the coffee dye paper and different vellum scrapbook papers. And so that's this one right here. And you know, you get double. I'm only showing you half so you can see the different paper designs. And this last one is gonna be called Flower Shop, and I just love it. This is actually my favorite one. And so more coffee dye paper, engineering paper, wax paper, different designs here with the green, and this like vintage newspaper print. And yeah, so, and they all have the paperback on the center. So these are going to be the different kits, and then let me show you what you're going to get for the ephemera. So each kit is going to come with one of these bags with embellishments. So I'll share with you one of them and see, and they're all the same. They might have a little bit different ephemera, but they have the same amount. Okay, so I'll just share with you this one. So you will have some pretty lace. Let me put this aside. Here's another bigger lace. Some of the trim, the yarn eyelash. And then you get this other pretty one. And I cut already these to size. So if you want to put them on the front, like I did mine, you will do it just like so. Okay, and then this little piece here that you can use for your pull tabs, you just cut it in half and do exactly what I did here. And then I am giving you long pieces of this fabric on these two different colors. So if you like to do the page like, let me see, like this, then you can do that. And then you can use the scraps to make your little tabs on the side as well. Then I also have a couple of paper doilies. And then let me show you ephemera. So these are just some pieces of scrapbooks that I cut in pieces so you guys can have some to make your layouts and to decorate. And I try to incorporate every piece of the collection here. Then these are the 4x3 cards, so you will get 2 of the 4x3 cards. And then some of the ephemera, which is this little frame. You can pull this out. This is a frame. Another little tag. And then I made some little banner pieces so you can embellish your page. Let me give you an example. Something like this. I think that's really cute. And then you can see the banner hanging out. And then this is just, no, I didn't do this one as a banner because this one you can just embellish the top of your page. And then this other little banner. So you'll get the same amount, just different designs and a little tiny tag. And then I put a strip of the coffee dye paper so you guys can add it kind of as a little place to add some journal. So I will put the kits for sale on my site, and I'm gonna put the link down below where you can get these ones. They are going to be $25 including your shipping. And so yeah, I hope that you guys like this idea, and let me know if you'd like me to do more kits on the future. Maybe when I create my next travel journal for myself, I can probably do a couple more for you. And I have a tutorial on how to do this little journal if you want to do one yourself. Please check the link down below. I will put it as soon as it's done uploading. And I want to thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.